Hello YouTube, I hope everybody's doing great. Today I'm in my car and I just finished two of my micro canvas gauges with 1.3-inch OLED displays, and this is the final test before I ship them out to Qatar. So I have a customer over there, and you will notice what kind of car he has once I turn them on. So here we go. So once you turn the ignition, you have the startup screen. It was a Nissan Patrol he has. And you can see on the right the RPM, on the left the coolant. Of course, that is not all. They have touch sensors right on here on the top. This is oil temperature, since my car does not support it or does not have an oil temperature sensor. It's blank. And we have intake air temperature of 15 degrees Celsius, ambient air is 14, battery voltage 13.67, mass airflow. My car does not have a MAF sensor either. Oh, that was too fast. These are the oxygen sensors that my car has. This is the gear indicator. Sorry about the beeping. Which also shows the throttle position, and once you're driving it will obviously show the car, the gear, not the car. Next is the turbo pressure. If you don't have a turbo pressure, it will go up to, at full throttle it will go up to 0. If you would have a turbo, it would go in the positive numbers. And last is the off screen, so you can turn it off if you don't want it, even though you're driving. This is the first screen actually. It shows the kilometers and the RPM, and here I want to show you something. If you long press and hold, it changes to miles per hour, and in miles per hour you have RPM again. It changes the coolant to Fahrenheit, and if you press and hold again for long, it changes back to Celsius. Degrees Celsius oil temperature I don't have, as I said. Intake air, ambient air, battery, mass airflow. It's measured in grams per second. And here are the catalytic converter temperatures. They're rising pretty fast. I wish you could use that heat to heat the car, but it has a climate control, of course, it will be no problem. Here is the oxygen sensors. Mine do not always show the correct value, as you can see here. Normally they should be around 1.2 1.3 volts. And here we have the gear again, turbo bar, pressure, and the off screen. So you go here again, and it's the exact same. And as you can see also, you can have two gauges at once connected. And if I slowly go over here, that is my V gauge that has 5 gauges. So at the moment I have, well, including the gear indicator on the top here, I have 5, 7, 8 CAN bus gauges connected to my car, and they all work flawlessly. Let's try to get this here. So here again, mass airflow and all the other goodies. Now if you short long press, yeah, I know, it goes into auto cycle mode, where it cycles through each screen. I forgot, it's like 5 seconds or 10 seconds or something between. I think it's like 5 seconds, 5-6 seconds, and then it shows all the values one after the other, skipping the off screen, of course. It also has a shift light that shows on the RPM screen. He set it to 5,700 RPM, which I'm not gonna rev my cold engine up to there to show it to you, but it does work, believe me. mass airflow, catalytic converter temperature, next is O2, next gear indicator with throttle showing, turbo pressure, and then it will switch to the first screen. There you go. And you can turn it off anywhere you like, say example in the speed screen or wherever, and then just go to the screen that you like. Of course it does save it to EEPROM, so if you turn off your car and it should open the door to, it's powered 12 volt externally, so if you turn it back on, it does start where it left off. And that's about it. You also have 3 speed warnings, and he has them set pretty high: 140, 160 and 180 kilometers per hour. So that must be a really powerful Nissan petrol Jeep, I assume. Petrol is normally the Jeep, so he does have he actually has 2, because as you might notice, let me get there to that, and I actually initially screwed it up. I passed it. Unfortunately, you can go only forward in the displays, in the different screens. He has 1 automatic, and the other car is a neutral. So he has 2 cars. Anyway, it's finished. This is how it looks like on the back. And yeah, I do have some other videos about this gauge, which I will, if I don't forget, link them in the description below the video. And I will also put a link below the video for my Tindy store, where you can get this beautiful custom CAN bus gauge for your car. And I was going to say something else right before I said the last part, I forgot. Oh, anyway, yes, the usual: if you like it, give it a thumbs up. If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down, curse at me, whatever. And if you want to see more videos like this, hit the subscribe to the channel and hit the notification bell. That's how it works, yes. And you will not miss any other videos of mine. Anyway, this was it. Thanks for watching, and take care, everybody.